welcome back to Conquer Crochet. I'm Karen Stangroom and this is the March vlog. So March is a month of getting stuff done. So the garage conversions you'll see in a little while is coming on really well. I've had friends dropping by with cake. Love those sorts of friends. Thank you, Amanda from Gweni Candles. She lives just up the road from me here and she makes the most amazing cakes as well as the most amazing candles. Multi-talented lady. I'll put a link in the description to her website so that you can go and have a look at her beautiful candles and the reed diffusers and the wax melts that she does. They are gorgeous. In fact, I have one burning over there right now. We also went to see the amazing Elio Pace. Now, if you are a Billy Joel fan, you should check out Elio Pace. He does, it's not a tribute act, it's more sort of an homage to Billy Joel. He gives you a bit of the history behind the songs and why he likes the songs, why they're so amazing. And it's just an amazing night. And you get some real true Billy Joel fans there as well as true Elio Pace fans. And it's just like a big party and it was absolutely fabulous and I can't wait to see him again in August. It was such a good night. That'll be the third time I've seen him. I will almost have seen him more than I've seen Billy Joel. So whilst we were doing the garage conversion there was a little accident. We were painting away and I heard a thud. We looked outside the garage and this poor little fella was just on the side outside on the garage floor. So my husband picked him up and put him right ways round and we just hid him a little bit underneath the skips so that the cat wouldn't find him and bigger birds wouldn't see him. Well, I'll wait until the end of the video to show you what happened and yeah, keep watching to find out. So right at the beginning of March I launched the Conquer Crochet Business School and the first course, which is the Successful Online Crochet Business Launch. So that course is all about how to set up your Facebook page and your business Instagram, business Pinterest, business Etsy, because there's lots of extra things in the business things that you don't get on the personal profiles. And sort of how to use them, how to utilise them within your business. So that's like sort of for the real techie beginners. And next week, so just going into April, I'm going to be launching the next step. So if you've done that course and you're waiting for the next one, that's coming next week. But it's also for people who maybe have already got their crochet business set up and they've been selling a few bits but nothing's really working and they're posting every day on social media and nothing's happening and they just can't get followers and can't get traction, and this is for you. So we're going to be talking about your vision board. We're going to be talking about how you see your business going. We're going to be looking at who your target audience is and how you can better cater for your target audience and therefore get more buyers and more repeat buyers. We're looking at your issues and beliefs about money and particularly pricing. Also going to look at branding and how you can have your branding point towards your target customer. So everything sort of ties together. So once you know who your target audience is, you can sort out your branding. There's a couple of bonuses in there as well. I've given you the checklist for Facebook and Instagram. So just to make sure you've got everything sorted in your business accounts there. And there's a how to do your logo in Canva and how to find your hex number in Canva. So there are two bonus courses within that course. So if that's something you'd be really interested in, then I shall pop that in the description below and there'll be a link where you can go and find those courses. So I mentioned the garage earlier, so this is where we're up to so far. Well, we had the cutest little digger and mini JCB that I have ever seen. So we needed to dig through our drive to put in the soil pipe and all the water that goes into the garage because there was no running water into the garage. So all that had to be dug out and extra then pipes put in to take the water waste and to bring fresh water into the garage. So that all went in to these lovely deep trenches. Yeah, so that was quite a fun day. Our builder wasn't too happy with having to do that job. But yeah, I've never had to get a digger in to do anything before, so it was quite exciting really. So as well as the water going in, we also had to get the power people to put an extra power line in. They were delayed because of the storms. So that was the garage door, and there were 2 of those garage doors before, and we now have 2 French doors in place of those garage doors, so if somebody in the future wants to turn it back into a garage, it won't be too tricky. So walls were plastered, we've got all the insulation down, and there's the lovely Adam painting in the bathroom. So kitchen has started to go in. We spent a whole week painting the entire place. Adam's done a great job putting down the laminate flooring, which looks amazing. Shower screens have gone in, and the toilet and the shower, so they just need plumbing. This was the fun bit of the painting. I always hate doing stairwells, but I don't think I did too bad a job there. There's a couple of touching up bits needed doing, and this is the upstairs. Again, Adam did an amazing job with the new laminate flooring that's gone down. That back wall's been plastered and painted, and the heater's in, and everything just looks really nice. So you can see we're nearly there. We just need to do the doors, finish off the kitchen, a few little bits of plumbing and some carpet on the stairs, and it's almost done. So hopefully my father-in-law will be able to move in soon, and he can start getting his things out of storage and start living his life, which would be great. So it's stitch marker time again, and I had a lovely little message from Amanda at Mrs. G Makes, where I get my stitch marker subscription club from. And one of the little perks that I wasn't aware of is that I can use the code Club Perks to get free postage in her Etsy shop. One worth knowing about. So I have the 12-month subscription, which came with a tin at the start of the subscription, and I have 2 stitch markers a month. You can opt to have 1 or 2, and you can choose whichever fastenings you like, whether you want the circle for knitting or lever arch and lobster claw. So let's have a little look. So lovely little sticker on there, so I really like that. Lovely little spotty bag again. So depending how the lighting works, I may go over to my table to show you these a bit closer. Oh, I'm loving the colour so far. Ooh, oh, they're nice. Thank you, Amanda. Right, I'm going to show you them all separately because that will be easier. So this is the first one. So a beautiful bead. Not quite sure what make that is. I know Amanda watches these videos, so if you know the type of bead that is, could you let us know? Because that would be great to know what that is. So there's 2 beads on there with a little sort of diamante silver going around as well. Oh, I don't think it's diamante, just think it's silver. So those are beautiful, beautiful beads on there. Loving that one. Now the second one, you just grab that one for you. So I'm going for the lever arch claw. I think I mentioned this last month. Excuse me. I was finding it was hurting and chipping my nail varnish using the lobster claw, so I'm now using this lever claw that you can just ping together and pull apart there. One of the other things that Mrs. G Makes is on the back of her card you get a little row counter for your project, which I think is a lovely touch. Really nice idea. I'll pop that there. So this is the stitch marker. This is gorgeous. I love this. Come on, camera. There we go. How lovely is that? Really lovely metal flower. Beautiful colour. I love the colour. Now, I'm really a pink girl, but I'm liking this. So that is lovely. Really nice. Oh, thank you very much, Amanda. They are gorgeous. Really looking forward to that. And I've actually bought an extra little something which is going to come with next month, so there'll be a bonus there next month as well. And when you go out and about to craft fairs and things and you get to meet people, I've met loads of people who either crochet or have crochet related businesses, and Amanda, who bought me the cake I mentioned earlier, she met a lady who lives, I don't know, 400 yards up the road from me, who also makes stitch markers, and she does other things. Let me show you what I bought at a craft fair last week. Now I left it in the packaging just so you could see the sort of packaging she uses. Okay, so this is a magnetic pattern marker. Now obviously I've got it with foxes on because, well, that's just me, isn't it? So I'm going to take it out of the packet now. I have taken it out before, but I put it back in to show you the packaging because it's always nice to see what you're actually getting, isn't it? So these are made by Emma, and she is, let me just read it, lovestitchmarkers.co.uk, and I think she's Atomic Knitting on Instagram, so at Atomic Knitting. So the idea here, I bought a pattern book over, but I can't actually show you the pattern, so I won't show you on a pattern. So the idea is it goes around the page in your pattern book. It's got magnets on both sides, so it goes through, or you can do it on a piece of paper and then you can just slide it down. I haven't tried it in action yet. I haven't done a pattern follow for a while, but that's from Atomic Knitting and lovestitchmarkers.co.uk. So that's my new friend Emma. Love making new friends. So if you follow me or Amanda Bloom, a Little Box of Crochet, or quite a few other crocheters, you may have heard of the blanket of hugs for the Ukraine, and this has been organised by Amanda Bloom, a Little Box of Crochet. So she was she posted last week saying that she was distraught, really. She just felt so helpless that she didn't have a bedroom to offer anybody, and she just couldn't afford to go out and, you know, donate loads of money to people, and she just wanted to make a difference doing something. And whilst talking to a friend of hers, she came up with the idea of the blanket of hugs for the UK. So she did something similar a while back. Her lovely daughter Jenny died of cancer, and before she died they raised money for cancer by making these blanket of hugs for Jenny, and they were raffled off to raise money for cancer research. So she's using exactly the same patterns but different colours, so the crochet community is all getting together to make squares that she's then going to join together to make blankets and to raffle off. So she has chosen 3 colours. So that's the Stylecraft double knit, Stylecraft Special double knit in mustard and storm, so obviously the Ukrainian colours, and then she chose a contrasting colour of meadow to go with that, and then she's chosen another, I think it's petrol blue, she's chosen to be the colour she's going to use to join in. So these were like $1.99 each. So I've ordered 2 of them just because I didn't actually have any in stock of these. I had the Aran but not the double knit. So the patterns are so simple. The first one is basically a square. So far I've done a square in each, they're not blocked, I apologise. I've done a square in each colour, and it's just a double knit square, it's just a double crochet square at single crochet in US, with a single crochet, double crochet border around the outside. And then the next one is a stripe one, and I've done all the sort of colourways in the stripe, and again this is just double crochet, 2 rows in one colour, 2 rows in the next colour with the same border around. And the last one I haven't got around to making yet, but that's I think it's 2 rows of double crochet and then a row of bobble stitch, so you get these lovely pom-poms. So you can go onto the Little Box of Crochet website and you can download the pattern for free. The patterns were designed by Kate Eastwood from Just Poodling, and you may have her Crocheted Wreaths book and Crochet for Home. She's got a couple of crochet pattern books which are gorgeous. So she's designed those, so Kate's designed those, and the patterns are free. You buy your yarn, you make up the squares, and then Amanda's given you the address to post to, and she's going to put them all together and do all the organising of raffling and things. I'm sure she'll let us know when those are available to partake in the raffle. So that's what I've been doing. So I haven't really got very far with my whip. So let me show you how I've got on with that. So it's been quite a busy month, as you can see, and I didn't really want to get into a complicated pattern. So I have just stuck with doing my mindfulness blanket, and I'm getting on quite well. So this is little yarn that I'm using. It's an Aran weight. They said chunky, but actually I think it's an Aran weight, in a turquoisey tealy colour, and I'm using basket weave stitch, and I am really enjoying it, and it's been very warm. So I need to finish it soon because the weather's getting nicer and it's going to be too hot to crochet it soon. So I have had 5 of these. This is the second one. So you can see it's not going to be huge, but it's going to be enough for me to maybe just have a little sort of lap gown to wear on chillier evenings, which are bound to come back soon enough. So Easter is just around the corner, so don't forget to have a look at the Easter crochet patterns that I have on the channel. There's appliques for rabbits and Easter eggs and carrots. And there's also, if you want to be cheeky, you could take the Christmas carrot and make them an Easter carrot. So I'll put a link in the description below, and I'll link in the cards at the end where you can get to those playlists. There's left-handed and right-handed ones. I haven't forgotten about the bird. I'll show you that in a moment. April will be 2 birthdays and the Easter holidays and Easter, and I'm hoping to actually get some work done this month as well, but who knows? Whatever, what will be will be. So thank you very much for joining me. Birdie's coming up in a second. Happy hooking.
Hey. Haha.